चेक। मेरा है ये।
आपका है नहीं ये।
ये वाला तुम ले लो। कंफ्यूजन होता है। चेक 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 चेक। दूसरा चेक करो। तुम्हारा।
हेलो। आदाब। स्वागत, अभिनंदन, शुभ संध्या। बंदे का नाम फैजान खान। एब्सोल्युटली। एब्सोल्युटली। सो गया ये, जा सबको सुनाइए।
सो गई है सारी मंजिलें, ओ सारी मंजिलें, सो गया है रास्ता, ये जहां। किया तूने क्या इशारा, बदला ये मौसम, लगे प्यारा जग सारा, छू कर मेरे मन को, किया तूने क्या इशारा। Welcome to Eden Garden. Raees Ahmed with that fabulous.
ये आ रहा है, आवाज आ रही है आपको? हाँ तो मेरी बोल रहा हूँ, मैं तो बोले जा रहा हूँ लगातार।
हेलो 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 आवाज आ रही है? हेलो टेस्टिंग 1 2 3 आवाज आ रही है? हेलो 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 टेस्टिंग 1 2 3
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Eden Gardens, Ajman. And we can see the lineup for Qualifier 1 will be played between Future Mattress taking on 7 districts. For Future Mattress, Abdul Shakur Sheh, the wicket-keeper, Akifullah Raja, Alishan Sharfud, Dawood Ejaz, Fayaz Ahmed, Hamid Khan, Matiullah, Muhammad Usman, Muhammad Azhar, Captain Umar Ali Khan, and Uzair Khan. 7 districts, Abdul Ghaffar, Ataur Rahim, Hafiz Almas, Haider Ali, Captain, Muhammad Irfan, Muhammad Kashif, Muhammad Saghir, Nabil Arshad, Rais Ahmed, the Little Jumbo, Wahab Hassan, and Zishan Nasir. Without wasting much time, let's head down. It's Ahmed Khaja out there with... Let's head down to the center of the wicket where both the umpires and both the openers are getting ready. And Future Mattress, the news from the middle is that Future Mattress has won the toss and they have opted to bat first. 8 teams participating in this tournament, and after 9 days of struggle, we have got the top 4 teams, 7 districts sitting at the top of the table. Future Mattress at number 2 position, Ajman Heroes and Chittagongs. These are the 4 teams qualified for the qualifier and eliminator encounters. Men in Yellow dominated throughout the tournament. To talk more about Men in Yellow, 7 districts, joining me in the comm box is Mohammad Rashid. Welcome, Rashid.
Thank you, Mudassir Ali. Seven districts taking on Future Mattress. The news from the center then, Future Mattress winning the toss and electing to bat first. It's going to be a very interesting game. Both the teams would like to win this and go on to the finals. So, which is the reason why it's all the more important for both of them to make a good start, and especially in the power play overs, the 2 overs at the top. Rais Ahmed on your screens. He'll play a very important role in today's game. He's been amongst the runs for the 7 districts. Field being placed.
Last night, in the last league encounter, 7 districts batted brilliantly against Ajman Heroes. The man in form with the bat is Rais Ahmed, and the man who will be on strike for Future Mattress is Alishan Sharfu. 7 innings, 125 runs, strike rate of 195, average a bit on a lower side, just 17.86. A youngster who has given a lot of opportunities. The captain Umar Ali Khan, he needs to fire tonight for them. Alongside him is Hamid Khan, 6 innings, 145 runs, strike rate of 188 and average of 24. Getting back to his form, Hamid Khan, as we have seen last couple of innings, getting some quick 30s, 40s. And to start the proceedings with the ball, for 7 districts is a right-arm fast bowler, Zishan Nasir. 3 matches, 2 wickets, and look at that economy, Rashid, just 7.50.
Yeah, it's been very impressive, Zishan Nasir. We've seen him getting the ball into the right-hander. That'll play a very important role in today's game, especially because Alishan Sharfu, he likes to come down against the faster bowlers, and Zishan does have a lot of pace. So it's going to be the first delivery. Oh, good delivery coming into the right-hander and played very watchfully there by Alishan Sharfu.
The captain of 7 districts, Haider Ali, has covered all the departments nicely. They have 2 fast bowlers, Nabil and Zishan. They have got a couple of all-rounders in this side, and the captain himself is among the wickets. Haider Ali, the left-arm orthodox. So Zishan Nasir will be bowling the second ball. Look at that swing, taking the top edge, racing towards the boundary. Excellent effort coming from the fielder, Mohammad Irfan. Off the mark, Future Mattress, and off the mark, Alishan Sharfu.
Yeah, not a very convincing shot there by Alishan Sharfu. Got a very thick outside edge. Went good effort there in the deep by the fielder. Irfan does a wonderful job running towards his left. And Zishan has been very, very impressive in this tournament. As soon as he made his entry, we all thought he was very impressive with the kind of pace he generates and that swing he gets early on. So that has played a very important role in how 7 districts have played throughout this tournament. And now for the first time, it's going to be Hamid Khan to take strike. Tries to go big. That's the top edge. And straight to the fielder. First wicket down. That's a big blow. Hamid Khan can be dangerous at times, but not on this occasion. Golden duck for him.
Oh, yes, and we were talking about the bowling of 7 districts. Zishan Nasir yet again strikes in his first over. Trying to go over the mid-on fielder. Hamid Khan. Golden duck. What a start for 7 districts. They've lost a wicket. 1 on board. A golden duck for Hamid Khan. Early setback for future Mattress and the loss of Hamid Khan. It's Dawood Ejaz, the man in form with the bat for future Mattress. It won't be easy for Dawood Ejaz to come and get those quick runs. That too against Zishan Nasir.
Yeah, I'll have to be very careful. Zishan is bowling some good deliveries. That's a short delivery. Played well. That was a good control shot. First boundary of the first delivery. Excellent start here for Dawood.
Just getting carried away, trying to test the new batter with the short pitch delivery. It was an easy picking for Dawood Ejaz. Off the mark with the boundary. This has been the problem of Zishan Nasir. Just trying to generate the pace, losing the shape, Zishan Nasir. And a welcome boundary for future Mattress.
Well, that was a great shot to start for Dawood. Played it really well. Once again, controlled shot through the gap, bisecting those two fielders wonderfully well. That's an excellent, even better shot from Dawood.
A superb timing from the man in form, Dawood Ejaz. Back of line delivery. He was always in control. The best part was he managed to put in the gap between the mid-on and short mid-wicket fielders. So it's a back-to-back boundaries for Dawood and for future Mattress.
Yeah, very good start here for Dawood. He's played a couple of wonderful shots. That's a very smart shot. Good delivery, good comeback by Zishan. And that will end the over. Starts up. That's the end of the first over. Then 10 runs on the board. 1 wicket down for future Mattress. Right then, first over done, 10 on the board for future Mattress. They've lost a wicket. There was a big wicket of Hamid Khan, but straight after that, Dawood has played some wonderful shots. The second one through the mid-wicket was just beautifully done. Nabil Arshad, the new bowler coming in. 8 wickets for him in 6 matches. Economy a touch over 10, but I think that's not very bad in the T10 format.
Oh yes, and the best part is he's getting those regular wickets. A very good fast bowler. And it's Dawood Ejaz on strike facing Nabil. Played straight towards the covers feeder. Good to see Hafiz Almas back in the playing 11 for 7 districts.
Well, it's very important that they play their best 11 in today's game. Whoever wins this game will go on to play the finals of this A10 Bash live at the Eden Gardens tomorrow night. So it's of utmost importance. Meanwhile, tries to go for a big one, swing and a miss from Dawood Ejaz, and that's a good start. Good couple of starts coming in.
This is where he is good. The variations are key if we talk about Nabil, right-arm fast bowler, a new entry in the UAE domestic circuit, playing for 7 districts. He has been very impressive with the new ball and a very good lower-down order batter. This team has lots of youngsters who can bat, who can bowl, and who can field well. Width offered. Goes over the extra cover, always in control. Dawood Ejaz, a maximum, the first maximum of this innings.
Oh, absolutely wonderful shot. That's a great shot. The timing was superb. Leaned into that, was a little touch too full from Nabil Arshad, but it still had to be placed and played well. And look at how Dawood Ejaz has played that. Oh, wonderful. That is such a pleasing shot. Goes all the way for a maximum. This is an excellent knock from Dawood Ejaz. They'll have to be very careful of how he goes about business. When you see him in this kind of a mood, he always gets a lot of runs.
Oh, yes, and surprisingly, Umair Ali Khan, after winning the toss, opted to bat first, and they want to pose somewhere around 120 or 125, which can give the bowlers a chance to defend the target. For that, this man needs to stay. Dawood Ejaz. Excellent. This time goes over the square leg, dealing in maximum. Superb shot coming from the blade of Dawood Ejaz.
Look at the confidence of Dawood Ejaz. He knew there was a fielder there, but still played it in that region and over his head for another maximum. Back-to-back sixes coming in for Dawood Ejaz. That was another good shot. Wonderfully timed. Got the elevation and the distance as well. So 22 on the board. This is turning out to be a very good over. 2 more deliveries to go.
We're not sparing Nabil after a couple of dot deliveries, a couple of maximum follows. Trying to play inside out. Slight fumble, but they'll settle for a single. But what a counter-attack from Dawood Ejaz after losing that early wicket of Hamid Khan. He's in tremendous touch. Dawood moves quickly to 22 of 8 balls. It's Alishan Sharfu who will be facing Nabil. Good to see Alishan is also back in form. He got those quick 70 runs. This pair is key for future Mattress, as the other batters in this lineup are struggling to get those runs.
Yeah, it'll be very important how they go about business. Excellent shot. That's a superb shot. Wonderful. Through the covers, bisecting that gap and getting 4 important runs. Alishan Sharfu, that's a wonderful shot. Drives it on the up and gets it in the gap. Beautifully. Went like a trace of bullet. 4 runs to end the over. This turned out to be a very good over for future Mattress. 17 coming off it. 2 overs done, 27 for the loss of 1.
Two overs, 27 for the loss of 1. So Dawood Ejaz and Alishan Sharfu out there in the middle. It's time for some spin. Haider Ali, the captain. Very watchful. Look at the running between the wickets. Thought of that second run. No chance of that. Excellent throw coming from Wahab.
चेक 1 2 3 चेक चेक अब पता कैसे चलेगा माइक चल रहा है कि नहीं और जाना है बीच में मैच के जाना है someone there चेक 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 अरे कोई है जवाब दे दो हाँ जी Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Good evening.
ओके अब राशिद का टेस्ट करें हाँ करें राशिद
Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3.
ओके ऑल गुड ऑल गुड
So into the second innings here. 2 overs gone, 25 for 1. Uzair coming into bowl for the first time. This is up in the air. Rais going big. It's high. It hasn't got the distance, has it? No, it hasn't. Not. And Alishan Sharfu just couldn't get to it. And I think it's been robbed here. It's a no ball, in fact. So taken, but a no ball. My name is Faizan. With me, my co-commentator for the day, Rashid. Welcome back.
Thank you, Faizan. Yeah, that was an excellent catch by Alishan Sharfu. And I thought that's the reason why Rais tried to go big, because he heard that call really early from the umpire. So that's a freebie coming Race's way. 25 for 1 after 2 overs. They've picked up a couple of runs. So 3 more added to the total, 28 now. And he's got a freebie coming his way. Uzair Ali Khan comes in and bowls a short delivery. Good short delivery. Deceives the batter. And that'll be a dot ball.
Rais was in brilliant touch yesterday. Scored a quick fire 80 odd, 89 in fact, which is the highest score in the A10 bash till now. And the way he was going, he was looking extremely unstoppable. It was a brilliant knock coming in from him. Unfortunate that couldn't get to 3 figures, and that is the only thing possibly that has eluded us in this particular tournament. We haven't seen a century yet. We've seen a hat-trick, we've seen some great bowling, we've seen a spell from Shahid Bhutta, which would make any test bowler proud. We've seen some runs, wickets, everything. This is down the ground. Nicely played. Oh, Rais is in some form, isn't he?
So a spectacular shot there from Rais Ahmed down the ground. That's what it brings to the table for 7 districts, and that's why they've been doing so well. He's been getting so many runs at the top, and he's made sure that he keeps going again and again and again.
He has the most number of runs in this tournament already. He has the most sixes already. And actually, more than half number of sixes that the second placed player Saghir has. So he had 28 sixes till yesterday. He's going good today as well. 11 of 6, good start for him. Atta as well has started really positively. 12 of 6. Irfan is the only man who's back to the pavilion. He played a very good knock yesterday, so a big wicket to take.
Oh yeah, going for a big shot. He's connected well. Couple of bounces and off she goes for a boundary. Back-to-back boundaries coming in for Rais Ahmed. He's at top form.
Yeah, possibly that is the reason why Mudassir likes to call him the little jumbo. Because whenever he connects, it goes big. And this time, it was a mistimed shot coming in from Rais, and still had the legs to go for a boundary. In fact, falling just a couple of feet away from the ropes there. So a very positive start. They needed this kind of start, chasing 134, which is massive in itself. We haven't seen those kind of targets chased down in this tournament yet. Tonight might be the night.
Yeah, 97 required of 45 deliveries. That's played down the ground, but they've got some protection there. Akifullah Raja clears that up and will be a single. So they're off to a very good start, 37 in 2.4 overs. But they still need 96 runs more in just 44 deliveries. So they'll have to bat out of their skins here.
Absolutely. They will have to, no doubt about that. And frankly, Future Mattress has a very good bowling lineup. They've lost Matiullah, unfortunately, to injury. He was hit on the chin somehow. And he is back in the dugout. Maybe getting some treatment done, or maybe they might just be taking him to a clinic or something. This is played up in the air, not timed, but still goes over third man. How many times have we talked about this, that you need a third man back when you're bowling this way? And we have seen now those changes coming in, especially yesterday. All the 4 games, third man was back on the boundary, and that saved a lot of runs. Not this time, though. 500th 4 of the tournament.
Yeah, that was really wide. He was trying to make room for himself, Atta. Got a good connection. Had enough to just go all the way for a boundary. So this has turned out to be a very good over for the 7 districts. They've gotten 16 runs in just 5 deliveries. 1 more to go. Can they make it 20 or 22 here? That'll certainly put pressure on Uzair.
Trying to bowl it full. Caressed through the offside. Precious 4 runs here. 20 of the over. It's 3 overs gone. Brilliant start for 7s. 45 for 1.
Right. Future Mattress in the first innings got to 132 runs in their 10 overs. 37 of 18 for Alishan Sharfu. What a great knock he played. Started off really well for his team. Hamid Khan couldn't get many runs. 39 of 16 for Dawood Ijaz. Those two innings really gave the impetus to Future Mattress to get to 132 runs. Abdul Shakur, he was brilliant as well. 24 of 13. Fayaz Ahmed, 14 of 7. So, four of those players contributing and taking the total to 132 runs. So, 7 districts would need somebody to contribute the same way.
Yeah, those are the bowling figures for the 7 districts here. Zishan Nasir, 2 overs, 21 runs, 2 wickets. Nabil Arshad, 2 wickets for him. Expensive. Haider Ali, very expensive. Normally he's a very good bowler. Mohammad Irfan, 1 over 16. Abdul Ghaffar, brilliant bowler, isn't he? 2 over 16 for 2. And Saghir, 1 over 19. Runs coming from all the bowlers, minus Abdul Ghaffar. In comes the captain of Future Mattress, Umair Ali Khan, coming into bowl here against the 7 district side, and it would be very interesting matchup against the big man Rais.
Oh, absolutely. This is going to be the matchup that's going to make the great game for 7 districts or for Future Mattress. It's going to go either way. We've seen so many times the pendulum shifting towards either sides. We know both of these teams are very, very strong. Umair Ali Khan, he's wonderful with the ball. We've seen him throughout this tournament that he's managed to pick up wickets at regular intervals, and that's what's helped them. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Absolutely. Caress that through square leg for a maximum.
Delightful. What a pickup shot. It was on the pads. It was asking to be hit. But the way he dispatched it, it's wonderful to watch. 50 up. Thanks to a good knock. Great knock coming in from Rais once again. He's in supreme form. Massive stroke there. They're under pressure. Under a lot of pressure. The Future Mattress side. If they keep on going like this, then the future looks pretty dark for them. 7s. Rais down the ground. Powerful. Going. Back-to-back 6s. That's a wonderful start for Rais here. He's on 28 of just 10 deliveries. 7s on the 7th heaven. 57 for 1 in just 3.2.
Well, yeah, that was in the slot for Rais Ahmed. He's a very strong lad. Got that connection really well over the fielder's head for a maximum. Back-to-back 6s coming in this over. And Umair Ali Khan will be under a lot of pressure. Oh, that's a wonderful shot, but straight to the fielder.
Good work by Fayaz and a direct hit as well. Rais is not happy about it. In fact, he's walking. The umpire has gone to the third umpire. Rais is walking. Wow. This is Fayaz, who got the ball there on backward point. He took some time picking the ball up. But when he threw it directly at the stumps. Look at that. Took some time. Threw it at the stumps. Gave it to Shakur. And he's a goner here. This is a huge wicket in the context of the game, and this might just be the break-it situation for the 7 side.
Oh, absolutely. That's a very, very big wicket. Rais Ahmed was looking wonderful. And I think he's really frustrated. He's livid with himself. I thought I should have gone for that run. He should have given away his wicket if need be. 28 of 11 deliveries for Rais. He was looking very promising in this innings, but he'll have to walk back 2 maximums and 3 boundaries in that innings. Second wicket down, 57 on the board.
So the new batter is Almas, who's coming into bat here. He's been brought in to this big game. And nicely bowled by Umair. What an over this is turning out to be. Topsy-turvy. 2 sixes on the first 2 balls, then a wicket. And Umair Ali Khan with his inspiring and angry and passionate speech right after that wicket, talking to all his players and fielders.
But yeah, some of the fielders were not happy with the way Umair was bowling. But I think he's come back really strongly. What a wonderful over this is turning out to be. Although he went for those 2 maximums, but that big wicket of Rais Ahmed, that can certainly shift the game towards future Mattress.
Absolutely, I can't agree more. 76 of 37 deliveries. Without Rais, this is a big total. And straight to hand once again. Short third man comes into play. And this time Atta comes in for a run. Or does he? I don't think he does. So there's confusion right now between the batters as well. That ends the over though. 4 overs gone. Still a very good start for the Sevens. 57 for 2. That's the batting guard for you. Mohammad Irfan came out, played 2 good shots and then out on the third ball. 8 of 3. Rais Ahmed was looking absolutely brilliant. And it's unlucky the way he got out. Going back to the pavilion, scoring 28 of 11, livid with his partner, with himself as well. There was never a run there though. And Ataur Rahim is batting well, but there's some confusion going on running between the wickets, between the players. That's a lot of betweens.
Oh yeah. And let's have a look at that bowling card. Matiullah unfortunately couldn't complete his spell. Delivery was bowled by Osmani, was taken for 4 runs. 17 for Akifullah Raja. He's picked up a wicket, but he's been expensive. And so has Uzair Khan been 20 runs in 1 over. Normally he's very safe, very miserly. He's got a good economy rate throughout the tournament, but that hasn't been the case today. So Umair Ali Khan, he's managed to pick up a wicket, not for himself, but for the team in that over. And that's a very big wicket. So now a lot of pressure on 7 districts.
Absolutely, because the way Rais has played, they haven't been really tested. And today is a test for the middle order here, because Rais has been scoring bulk of runs. He has more than 300 runs in this tournament. In the 8th game. So he's making runs every single match, and he's making it quickly as well. Azhar, as my partner likes to call him, the magician, coming into bowl.
Yeah, he is a magician, isn't he? He's got a lot of tricks in his magician's hat.
Absolutely. He needs to pull out a rabbit though tonight.
Oh, yeah, they're in a strong position at the moment, I think, future Mattress. They have picked up that big wicket of Rais Ahmed. So the pressure at the moment would be on 7 districts. And what he needs to do is, he needs to just bowl it in the right area. 7 wickets for him in 8 matches. Economy, look at that, 8.85. That is the reason why he's been so superb in this tournament. But this is going to be a matchup. He's going to bowl to the left-hander. Quick single taken. And they'll make it quite easily at the end. I don't think it's off the bat, or is it? Yes, it's been given off the glove there. So now that's going to bring Almas Ayub back on strike, and he hasn't been able to get off the strike.
Absolutely, he's taken 3 deliveries already. And this time, thankfully, they ran. They answered the call, looked at each other, started running right away. Because Atta was off-balanced. If they had taken some time in confusion, there might have been a problem there. Again, trying to go big, not connecting, and good run once again. Singles won't matter though, because they need boundaries here. Lots of them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They need a lot of boundaries, and they would want to make sure they have the calling between the wickets at the best. Because we've seen 1 run out already come in, and that was a big wicket of Rais Ahmed. So at the moment, future Mattress are controlling this game, and they're making sure they don't let them score too many runs. This is swept well behind square. That'll go for a boundary. Excellent shot from the left-hander, and pressure straight away on Azhar.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of pressure here on the bowlers, because Atta is also looking good. We've talked about how good Rais was, but the way Atta has started this innings, he hasn't taken any deliveries whatsoever, going at a strike rate of 250, 25 of 10, 70 more required, 33 balls remaining. It is very, very gettable. And they're going at more than required runs per over, and this was nicely bowled. Oh, direct hit might have had him. He was a goner, I reckon, if there was a direct hit. It still might be close. You never know.
Yeah, I think he's made it. I just feel he's made it, but you're right. Direct hit, and it would have been curtains for Ataur Rahim. We just have to wait and watch what the call is from the third umpire. It's been referred to the third umpire. That was a good pickup and good throw. It was Fayaz Ahmed once again. And yeah, I think he's made it. Good running.
Yeah, I think originally he thought that the throw was going to be towards the other end. He started slowly off the blocks, but then made up for it. A direct hit. This is why direct hits are very important in cricket. Very close to being a direct hit though. Look at Azhar. He's picked the ball in front of the stumps there. Not a great technique as a fielder. But then again, only a single, so won't matter much.
Yeah, but those long legs saving Ataur Rahim really set off. And I think that's what they need to do. Current run rate at 14, required at 12.73, so they're above that. It's just the wickets there that will be a problem for them. That's hammered down the ground towards long off. Alishan Sharfu is very quick. He'll cut that off and will not allow that second run also.
Yeah, very good. Alishan. Alishan, bit of fielding there from him. He was very straight. I'm surprised because Azhar is going to turn the ball away from the right-hander. He should be a little more square. He was very, very straight. For a moment, I thought it was going straight to hand. Then I realized that he was very straight down the ground. Oh, poor delivery. Oh, very poor. Azhar trying to bowl that arm ball, trying to make the batsman surprised with the arm delivery, failing.
Yeah, that was darted in, which is spot on about the field position. I thought Alishan was a little too straight. But because of the way he covers so much ground, that's the reason why they have got a lot of faith in him and they allow him to stand as per his liking. Meanwhile, that's a single to end the over. So 10 runs coming off this first over from the Magician. And it's 67 for 2 after 5.
Presenting sponsors of this Ajman A10 Bash. That's fan code for you. And a great tournament under the leadership of the Ajman Cricket Council. ITW TPT 360 production as well. Brilliant work from the camera crew, from the production team. They've been very active and very good. Talking about active, my next co-commentator is a very active guy, and you can hear that in his voice as well. Ahmed Khwaja, welcome back.
Thank you very much, Faizan. 66 of 30, dot ball, nicely bowled there from Alishan Sharfu. So, Future Mattress using all the vast resources at their disposal. Starting off with the base-off delivery. Look at that, nicely bowled. Well, Ataur Rahim, he'll certainly be thinking about that run out of Rais Ahmed in the back of his mind. He needs to play a big innings tonight. Over the top of point, into the gap, beautifully put away for 4.
Yeah, beautiful shot. He waited for that one and using his wrist to get it up and over. Brilliant shot. Ataur Rahim, is looking really good here. He's going all guns blazing, not leaving anything outside the off stump or on the legs. He's played some good shots down the ground as well. Brilliant start. They're looking good, mind you, sevens. I think it's the Future Mattress side who is under pressure right now.
Still have plenty of wickets in hand, despite the departure of the openers. Target of 133 is certainly a big one, but they've started off the run chase well. Big full toss, hung in the air. And he foxed him there. Nicely bowled by Alishan.
Yeah, very nicely bowled actually. Into the shot too early. It was dipping on him as well. And I think it was premeditated more than anything. He came dancing down before the ball was bowled and just tried to hoik it away at the last moment. Good comeback from the bowler. It's a decent over. Just 4 of it. It goes big. It's hanging high in the air. And taken. So another big wicket. When things were cruising along for 7s, they've lost their 3rd.
Well, Alishan Sharfu, he's having a wonderful day tonight. Already scored a quick fire 30 odd, and now the big wicket of the set batter. Ataur Rahim, you were sensing something was about to happen the way he was playing those dot balls. And that was a pressure catch for Dawood Ijaz at square leg. Nicely pouched. Atta with a decent knock though, 31 of 16. 71 for 3. Well, that is the dismissal. Skyer towards square leg. And Dawood Ijaz safe as a house there. Good catch under pressure.
Yeah, very good catch. Very safely taken. Good technique as well. Transferring his weight well. And taking it the Australian way. The reverse cup, as they call it. Alishan Sharfu, what an over this has been. Just a 4 of his first 4 deliveries. Abdul Ghaffar comes out to bat. He's been in very good hitting form as well. In one of the other matches, he scored a 30-odd quick fire in 12-odd deliveries. He was brilliant. Strike rate of 185, and that is what is required from him.
Swung away towards mid-wicket. And Dawood Ijaz, this time with a bit of a misfield. Does have long on as backup. But Abdul Ghaffar, he is exactly the kind of batter you want in this situation, with that run rate climbing above 14 or 15.
He was lucky there, Dawood Ijaz, because it didn't hit his cap that had fallen before he could pick up the ball. It would have been 5 runs otherwise. Penalty runs. This is played through the covers. Oh, bullet. That was a bullet shot. 4.
That is Abdul Ghaffar at his brutal best. Lasered through extra cover. 56 needed of the last 4 overs. Who is going to make it to the A10 Bash Grand Final? So the first qualifier of the fan code A10 Bash is going right down to the wire. One of these 2 teams will be heading to the grand final. The loser will have a second opportunity. Required run rate exactly 14 in the last 4 overs. Faizan Khan, that is very doable.
Absolutely. But things have changed. If you look at the current run rate, that was the required run rate 2 overs back. And the required run rate was the current run rate 2 overs back. So they've pulled things back just a little bit, and that is why I was saying it off air, that anything under 12 runs and over is a very good over. Last over got 10, got a wicket as well. The over before that from Azhar got 10 as well. Umair Ali Khan coming into bowl here. And this has been played well into the gap, some work required, good bit of fielding. Very good bit of fielding coming in.
Well, I'm not sure why Akif Raja is complaining. Hamid Khan with a brilliant effort from the cover sweeper position. It was always going to be 2. There was no way you could deny that. And no way you can deny these 2 handsome gentlemen in the com box, especially the one on the left. On my left, not your left.
Oh, this is a wide. This is certainly a wide. Yeah, given a wide by the umpire. It seemed wide right from the word go. Some dignitaries, some people involved in cricket all throughout the year for domestic cricket.
Well, it's a big occasion. Oh, big shot by Hafiz Almas. Smeared over long on for 6. That's what they needed. In the slot and out of the park.
Great shot. It was a poor delivery once again. So Umair trying to fox the batter there, just bowled one under the bat. It was very easy. A schoolboy might have hit it as well.
Well, you might remember Faizan, Amjad Gul, who took the sword to Umair Ali Khan in the last game of the group stage, took 24 runs, if I'm not wrong. 3 sixes, a couple of boundaries. So Umair Ali Khan is under the pump here. Conceded an early 6. And the 7 districts dugout, even though we're behind, 10 millimeters of glass are making a lot of noise.
Yeah, certainly. And again, this is up in the air. This time he might be taken. Yes, he is. Alishan Sharifu, another fantastic effort from him. He won't drop that. That's gone.
Runs, wickets, and now catches to his name. Alishan Sharifu has turned it on tonight. Hafiz Almas would be disappointed. That was in the range. Just couldn't middle the ball. And Alishan Sharifu takes a brilliant catch at long off.
Yeah, it was taken centimeters away from the ground. So it's Khuda Hafiz to Hafiz Almas. He walks back. 4th wicket down. Game on. Look at that once again.
Yeah, he just sliced it a touch there. Change of pace from Umair Ali Khan. And that's an excellent grab. Great composure. Great balance. So once again, a twist in the tail. 7 districts, 86 for 4. New batter in is Mohammad Saghir. The all-rounder pushed away towards that point region. Quickly gets off the mark. 46 needed of 20 balls. If you had given them that equation at the toss, Faizan Khan, I think they would have taken it.
Absolutely. It is very gettable. And Ghaffar is there. He's looking in supreme touch as well. Saghir comes out to bat. He can hit big ones. Target, a massive 133. And this is a very spirited chase coming in from the 7th team. We haven't seen any team overhaul a target of more than 130 in this tournament yet. Batting second. So this might be the first. These two teams are deserving of playing in the qualifiers. In comes Umair again. This is edged. And this is 4.
Well,
Unfortunate.
Sometimes the rub of the green goes with the ones in yellow. Big heave from Abdul Ghaffar. And of course, you're not going to have a slip at this stage of an A10 game. No chance for the short third at all. 42 of 19. This is going to be a final over thriller. Length delivery. That was the only mistake, Faizan.
Yeah, you need to keep the third man back if you're bowling those deliveries. You can't have the best of both worlds. Umair Ali Khan. This is full. This is drilled. This is going. 4 more. This is a very expensive over coming in from the captain.
Oh, Abdul Ghaffar. The engine has been fired up and he's dealing in boundaries. 38 needed of 18. The captain on his feet. So the required run rate has just come below 13 now. 12.67. Well, Mr. Rafe, our super genius with the graphics, always reacting quickly. And can Alishan Sharifu bowl another cracking over here? The pressure is on Future Mattress right now, Faizan.
Absolutely, it is. Certainly. And it is because of that last over. Before that over, required run rate was 14. Alishan, poor delivery. Juicy full toss, goes big. 6.
Pressure, pressure, pressure on Alishan Sharfu. Hanging full toss. And thank you very much, said Mohammad Saghir. That was smacked like we used to get in our childhoods from our parents. That was a big one.
Yeah, beautiful. He was ready for that full toss, and it wasn't express pace as well. And I think the way Alishan reacted, maybe there's some dew on the ground. And again, slower delivery, trying to go for a big heave this time, not connecting, only a single. Good comeback from the bowler.
That's exactly what you need to do. Pace off, variations. And good to see Abdul Shakur, experienced wicketkeeper, in the ear of his young fast bowler. 100 has come up for 7 districts. But this man, he is the destructor-in-chief. 14 of 4 already for Abdul Ghaffar.
Yeah, certainly. These two, they've decided they're going to go for everything that comes their way. This is a very, very good chase. 7.1 overs, 101 already on the board. Just 32 more required. This is very, very close. A couple of wickets may do the trick here for future Mattress.
They need that one good over from somewhere. And I think Matiullah Khan going off with injury has really disrupted Umair Ali Khan's bowling plans. He's always been the one to take the responsibility when they needed a wicket. Now they've entrusted Alishan Sharafu. Bowled into the pitch and worked behind square. This will go for 4.
Not good. Not good from Alishan Sharfu. It was in the body. It was way too short. He had all the time in the world to play it wherever he wanted. He was foxed by the pace of the delivery at first, but went ahead with the shot. Look at this side on. Very short. Poor slower ball.
Absolutely. And if you're going to bowl that length, at least has to be outside off. He bowled it on the body. And Abdul Ghaffar somehow got it behind square. Look at that bad grip, showing the full face of the blade. And if it connects, it will travel. 18 off 5. Once again with the slow ball. That's better. Look where it ended. Outside off. And hence the fine leg has been able to clean it up. But there are already 12 runs taken off 4 deliveries.
Yeah, very expensive over once again. Exactly the number of runs that they need. So they can get a single of it. They're done. They're set. Very dangerous, these two. Saghir and Ghaffar. They're punishing everything that's coming their way.
And Saghir hitting that 6 relieves some pressure from Ghaffar as well. So they're managing this run chase beautifully. They needed 12.7 at the start of the over. They've already got 12. So in their mind, everything they get here is a bonus. It just makes it easier in the next over. Alishan making sure his cover sweeper is more towards the deep point region. Oh, it's a top edge. Over the keeper. And it goes for 4.
Another expensive over. 16 of it. In a crunch game, in a crunch situation, future Mattress are losing their springs.
And full credit to 7 districts. The shoulders didn't slump after Ataur Rahim got out, after Rais got run out. They still backed themselves. It is a big run chase of 133. But they're firmly in the game. And in fact, they're bossing it, in my opinion. So that is a good, well-gelled unit here. Everybody chipping in. Slower delivery back of a length. A dot ball to conclude. But the damage has been done. Good over for 7 districts. So it's time for the floating power play. Well, well, well. Everything is in 7 districts' hand. Now the fielding restrictions come into play as well, Faizan Khan. Akif Raja needs to bowl the bowler over of his life.
Absolutely. I was surprised that Azhar wasn't brought in before when Umair came in to bowl. And that over changed things around. That expensive Umair over. Starts with a very good shot. Oh, that's wonderful from Ghaffar. Bisecting the field there, 4 more.
And he's done that at least 3 times in this knock already. That bullet extra cover drive. Stand and deliver. That reminds me of the universe boss. What a hit.
Well spotted. Very well spotted. Certainly had some Chris Gale in that shot. Beautifully played. Very powerful shot. Akif under the pump here. This is down the ground. Massive once again. Gone. Dispatched. Disappeared.
Well, that went like a grenade. What a hit from Abdul Ghaffar. 29 of 8. This man was out of the UAE domestic scene for 7 months. And he comes back in his first major tournament and he's taking them to the grand final. What a player he is.
Out for 7 months. Into the 7s now.
12 of 10. This game has run away from Future Mattress. The shoulders are slumping now. Akif Raja under the pump. Smacked towards extra cover and taken. Well, at last this blistering cameo comes to an end from Abdul Ghaffar. But that is a match-winning knock if there ever was one. 29 of just 9 deliveries.
Absolutely. And to go along with his 2 wickets and going at under 10 runs and over when he was bowling. That's a player of the match performance here. Akif nicely bowled this one. Closer to the body. And straight to hand. Umair Ali Khan obliges with an easy take. So he's gone. But he's made the match for Future Mattress here. Rather for 7s here. 29 of just 9 deliveries. It's 121 for 5. Just 12 more required to win this game.
So Akif Raja taking some hammer, but he has picked up the important wicket of Abdul Ghaffar. 12 needed of 9. This may go down to the final over. Will it be 7 districts who go into the grand final, or can Future Mattress snatch victory from defeat? There's going to be a change in the comm box. Well, I just couldn't keep him at bay. He wanted to be in here alongside me. Welcome, Mohammad Rashid.
Thank you, Ahmed. 12 of 9. So this is another shift in this game. It's been moving here and there. The pendulum has been shifting. And now a new man in. So this is the perfect opportunity for Akifullah Raja. He's got 3 deliveries. If he can bowl 2 of them as dot balls, give away a single, and they'll require 11 then.
Nabil Arshad new to the domestic scene, but he's made a big impression already. 176 career strike rate. That will do quite nicely. Slam one out of the park and just relax and wait for the grand final. But Akif Raja is a class bowler capped by the UAE. And let's see if he can hold his nerve. How many do you think they can defend in the final 6?
Well, they'll need at least 10. At least 10. Anything under 10. And I'm going towards 7 districts.
How about 8? Can we have a deal? Deal or no deal? So Akif Raja steaming in. Nabil Arshad on strike. Slow delivery. Dot ball. And the ricochet, they're going to take a single. Nabil Arshad to the non-striker's end. And he makes it. Well, was that required, Abdul Shakur?
Well, that was definitely not required. So this is something that will go against Future Mattress now. It's the set man's. Mohammad Zaghir back on strike. Was a very good delivery. Excellent delivery. Did get an edge to it. And straight to Abdul Shakur, who I think didn't want to hit it on the stumps. But on that occasion, got it straight.
Yeah, he realized immediately, oh, what have I done? Well, even the best of the best can blink under this glaring spotlight. 11 needed of 8. Saghir has played a blinder. Slow delivery, carved over the top of point. That's going to go for 4. That could be the killer blow to Future Mattress.
What an outstanding shot. He made room for himself. He knew he was going to bowl the slower delivery. And an excellent shot under pressure. That was a very, very good shot. It's going to be a very important shot in the context of the game. It was a slower delivery. Picked it up well and played it over that point fielder for a wonderful shot. Now, 7 required of 7 deliveries.
Well, there you go. No more 10, no more 8. It's going to be 7 of 7. And you could see the celebration in the dugout. Fist pumps. As soon as he got it over that point region. Akif Raja, he looks a defeated man now. 2 for 32. He's taken a lot of hammer. Bottom edge, past the fine leg. Will that go for 4? Yes, it will. Saghir, you beauty. 20 of just 7 deliveries. 130 for 5. And 7 districts have 1 foot in the grand final of the fan code A10 Bash. So it's going to be Mohammad Azhar, the left arm spinner. Well, these tactics make no sense to me at all. Rashid, why didn't they use him earlier? Why did you rely on a non-frontline bowler like Ali Shan in the middle overs?
Well, I think that blow to Matiullah Khan has really not helped them. And also there was a left-hander in the middle, which is probably the reason why. But I thought even if there was a left-hander, I would have still brought Mohammad Azhar, who's got that ability to pick up wickets.
Completely agree with you. The fear of Ghaffar, well, that has struck many in the UAE. 3 needed of 6. Oh, tried to pull it away. It's to mid-wicket. This could be a run out. And has Mohammad Azhar fumbled that? He's not really celebrating. We will check with the TV umpire. What do you reckon, Mohammad Rashid?
Well, I think that's a poor effort. That's sloppy work from Mohammad Azhar. Didn't have the ball in his hand. And he took the wickets off. So this is going to be close, but I think it's not going to go in the favor of future Mattress. That was a good delivery. Good pickup, good throw from Akifullah Raja, and he's broken the stumps there.
Oh, yes, he has. Well, did he manage to remove the stump itself before Nabil Arshad made it? Well, this is going to be close. Oh, well, over to you, Mohammad Rashid. I am not messing with that one.
Over to the third umpire.
Yeah, we just get to call the game, not decide it. And when he crosses that popping crease, that stump is not fully removed. That is my guess here.
No, I think it's removed. I think it's removed. He's got it in his hand. When does he touch the ball with that stump? That is the next question now.
Well, if you had asked me to do that, my brain would have been completely fried. I do not have that kind of reflexes that Mohammad Azhar has.
You need to touch the wicket, the stump when it is uprooted, and that's when you can actually get it in your favor. We can't really tell from that angle. Probably the third umpire's got some better angles to work with.
Yeah, from this angle, you can see he's made contact, and Nabil maybe just half a yard short. And yes, he will be sent back. So I think that is the correct decision. That frame looked like he was guilty of being run out. So no run added and no strike changed over either. It's 130 for 5. So Saghir on strike, and this could be the winning blow. Yes, it is. 7 districts rush onto the ground of Eden Gardens. They are heading to the Fan Code A10 Bash Grand Final.
Oh, celebrations all around. Why not? This is a superb knock, superb innings, superb win for the 7 districts, and they get that foot into the finals. What a great victory this is. This will be remembered for a very, very long time. When we thought Rais Ahmed got out, we thought that this is going to get difficult for 7 districts, but everybody contributed. Ghaffar, Saghir, Ataur Rahim. So it's a brilliant team effort coming in from the 7s.
Oh, you absolutely said it. Team effort. And look at those joyous faces. This could perhaps be a rematch tomorrow, but a lot needs to happen before that. Of course, we have the eliminator coming up between Chittagong Kings and Ajman Heroes. One of those two will get to face Future Mattress in the second qualifier. That is going to be one heck of a game coming up. But till then, it's the night of the men in yellow. Look how delighted they are, making another top-tier final in the UAE domestic scene. And well played. What a spirited run chase.
Yeah, they've been superb in the shorter format. And this is the reason why they've been doing so well in the recent past. Let's have a look at their batting card. Mohammad Irfan, not amongst the runs today. 8 of 3 deliveries. But Rais Ahmed, he was unlucky. 28 of 11. It looked very promising. A good knock from Ataur Rahim. He didn't let that pressure get onto the other batters. 31 of 16 for him. Hafiz Almas didn't do much. 29 of 9. I think that and 26 of 8 by Saghir. I think those 2 innings really made sure that they got over the line.
Fabulous, and like you mentioned, team effort, everybody chipping in. A lot of bowlers used. Unfortunately, Matiullah had to go off injured, took a blow to his chin. We hope he'll be all right. Akif Raja, 2 for 36, very expensive. Umair Ali Khan also taken for a ride, 2 overs, 1 for 30. And Alishan Sharfu, that extra over that he bowled, was very expensive, 1 for 26 on the night. So that is the match summary for you then of the first qualifier. Future Mattress won the toss, elected to bat first, and at the halfway stage, they thought, we're sitting pretty. A fabulous knock by Dawood Ijaz, 39 of 16. Alishan Sharfu had a fabulous all-round game, 37 of 18. Abdul Shakur shared the wicket-keeper, 24 of 13. Abdul Ghaffar, what a magical performance. 2 for 16 in his 2 overs. 2 wickets for young fast bowlers Zishan Nasir and Nabil Arshad as well. And in response, 7 districts were absolutely brilliant, gunning down the target in just 9.2 overs. A complete team batting effort, but the standout batters were Ataur Rahim, 31 of 16, Abdul Ghaffar, 29 of 9, Rais Ahmed, 28 of 11, 2 wickets to Akif Raja, but a very expensive spell overall from the Future Mattress bowlers, as 7 districts won by 4 wickets, and they are heading to the grand final. Well, we'll take a short break and be right back. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more action to come. Well, what a breathless first qualifier we have just had between 7 districts and Future Mattress. Let's give you the highlights of this fabulous run chase by 7 districts. It was Rais Ahmed once again, the man in form, the top run getter of the tournament, who got going after the Future Mattress bowlers. Mohammad Irfan, 8 of 3. It was a short stay at the crease, but Rais was playing beautifully. 28 of 11 on the night for him. Ataur Rahim, the left-hander, played a fabulous knock, but that was his dismissal. And then Abdul Ghaffar completely took over the game. Some blistering cover drives. Hafiz Almas with that timely 6, but he could not manage to get going much more than that. A very good catch taken at long off by Alishan Sharfu. Then it was Mohammad Saghir who combined with Abdul Ghaffar. That was Ghaffar's dismissal. Quick fire, 29 to his name. But Saghir held his nerve and took the team home with that fabulous winning 6 over long on. And congrats to the men in yellow. They are into the grand final. And now it is time for Faizan Khan to conduct the all-important post-match presentation. Over to you, Faizan.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of an absorbing qualifier here. And 7 districts have qualified very comfortably, winning in 9.2 overs. The first time a team has achieved more than 130 target given to them. Well, for his performance, the player of the match is going to be Abdul Ghaffar, to be handed over by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the match referee. Abdul Ghaffar did his work with the ball and then with the bat. 2 overs, 16 runs, 2 wickets. 29 runs in just 9 balls with 5 fours and a 6 as well. Ghaffar, unstoppable थे आज आप. क्या कमाल किया है आपने. आप फॉर्म में बहुत अच्छी दिखाई दे रहे हैं इस टूर्नामेंट में, जबकि 7 महीने के ब्रेक के बाद आए. सो बताइए अपनी रिकवरी के बारे में.
सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र है कि अच्छा परफॉर्म चल रहा है. रिकवरी के बाद, इंजरी के बाद जो रिकवरी की है, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा क्रेडिट मैं देता हूँ अपने ऑनर को, हम हैदर भाई को, जिन्होंने मुझे काफ़ी सपोर्ट किया 5-6 माह में. और कल भी हमारी बात हुई थी तो उन्होंने बड़ा मोटिवेट किया था. तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह के सब लड़कों ने अच्छा खेला है.
फाइनल में आ गए, फीलिंग कैसी है?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह कि किसी भी टूर्नामेंट का फाइनल खेलना एक बड़े एजाज़ की बात है और हमें बड़ा प्राउड फील हो रहा है कि हमारी टीम 7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट जो है ना वो फाइनल में पहुंची है. तो इंशाल्लाह कल फाइनल है तो इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे अच्छी क्रिकेट खेलें.
All the best for the finals. Thank you. Well, that was Abdul Ghaffar, an unstoppable force for the 7 district side. And that is it from the presentation. We'll be back for the first eliminator as well. That is coming up next. Stay tuned.